dances.
How did you induce your mother to let you come to the dance?
Walter coaxed her over. You know, I'd be heartbroken if I couldn't come. I love Walter with all my heart. I tell him everything. But I'm suspicious he thinks I'm not old enough to understand his secrets. It's horrid when people think you're a little girl when you're not.
Don't wish your youth away. You'll begin to taste life soon enough.
Taste life? I want to eat it. I'll be 15 in another month. I heard someone say that the years from 15 to 19 are the best years of a girl's life. I'm going to make them perfectly splendid. I hope something dramatic happens.
Who is this Archduke who has been murdered?
Someone is always being murdered in the Balkan states. What does it matter to us?
England declared war on Germany today. News came by wire just as I left town.
Yeah! We're supposed to make over nothing. Walter, does it matter if there's going to be a war over there in Germany? I'm sure it doesn't concern us.
Before this war is over, every man, woman, and child in Canada will feel it. The piper of death has come, and he will pipe until every corner of the world has heard his awful, irresistible music. It will be years until the dance of death is over.
As Americans, we often forget the high price of freedom. Few of us can empathize with the sacrifices soldiers make.
I mean...
What?
I had to sacrifice my pride for this duo. I'm a guy, I don't like Anne of Green Gables.
It's not Anne, it's Rilla, Anne's youngest child.
Same thing.
See, you and Rilla would relate. Rilla used to be super immature and always had her mind fixed on superficial things.
Well, you and Walter would relate because Walter was. You and Walter wouldn't relate. Walter was mature and sacrificed.
You're using up our 150 words.
Okay. Here's a Spark Notes version. So cover your ears, homeschool moms. Walter and Rilla, Anne's children, each struggle as Walter is called off to fight the war in Germany.
The Blythe family story reminds us that liberty is costly and that we ought to be worthy of the freedom that was won for us.
Rilla of Ingleside. Rilla of Ingleside.
By Lucy Maud Montgomery.
What are you thinking of, little sister?
Everything has changed. A week ago we were so happy. Aren't the painting it rather strong? This won't last for years. It'll be over in a month or so.
Ugh. War for which Germany has been preparing for over 20 years won't be over in a few months. This isn't a paltry struggle in the Balkan corner. Germany comes to conquer or to die. And if she conquers, well, Canada will be a German colony.
How wicked I was to wish something dramatic would happen. If only we could have those dear monotonous days again, I would never grumble about them.
I'm afraid our old world has come to an end, Rilla. We've got to face that fact.
You won't go, will you?
Some days I almost make up my mind to do it. And then I see myself thrusting a bayonet through another man. Some woman's husband or sweetheart, or some little child's father. I know I never can. I'm a coward.
But Walter, you couldn't go anyhow. The typhoid has done you out of that. You're not strong enough.
I am. But I'm not going.
You would break my heart if you did. Walter, I hate this war.
Oh, Rilla, you sweet thing. You're looking simply angelic tonight. You have spunk. Oh, I want to feel bad over Walter's enlisting.
Walter enlisting?
Oh, you didn't know. That's what he went into town for today. Oh, I must fly. You know.
Irene told me.
Little sister, I had to do it. I couldn't live any longer when I pictured those dead women and children since the Lusitania.
They're plenty without you.
That isn't the point. I've come to fight the hideousness out of this world, to fight for the beauty of life. That is my duty.
You may be killed.
Oh, it's not death I fear. You must be brave enough to help me.
I'll try.
When I'm over there, Rilla, in that hell upon earth, with men who have forgotten God, I know you'll be as plucky and patient as you have shown yourself to be. Let's look beyond to a time when the war will be over and we'll come back home and be happy again.
We won't be happy in the same way.
Nobody whom this war has touched will ever be happy again in quite the same way, but it will be a better happiness, a happiness we've earned.
Father, how can you bear it?
Rilla, we must not add to the bitterness of his sacrifice.
Sacrifice? Our sacrifice is greater than theirs. Those boys only give themselves. We give them.
The war won't be over before next spring now.
Why can't yesterdays come back? Beautiful yesterday of dreams and laughter when the boys were home. 2 years ago this morning, I woke wondering what delightful gifts the new day would bring me. These are 2 years I thought would be filled with fun.
Would you trade them now?
No, I wouldn't. It's strange, isn't it? They've been 2 terrible years, and yet they brought me something precious with all their pain. I wouldn't want to go back and be the girl I was 2 years ago, even if I could.
Walter Blythe was killed during a charge at Courcelette. I'm sorry.
A letter for you from Walter.
Strange to read a letter after the writer's dead. We're going over the top tomorrow. There are some things I want to say before, well,
Tomorrow. Rilla, you know I've always had premonitions. Last night, I saw the Piper of Death. And I know I am among those who will follow him. The Piper will pipe me west tomorrow. I feel very sure of this, and I'm not afraid. When you hear the news, remember that. I've won my own freedom here. Freedom from all fear. I shall never be afraid of anything ever again. I'm not sorry I came. I'm satisfied. I've helped to make Canada safe for the dreamers of the future. Yes, I'm glad I came. Teach your children the ideas that we fought and died for. Teach them that it must be lived for as well as died for, else the price paid will have been given for naught. That is your duty. If all of you back in the homeland will do it, then we who don't come back will know that you have not broken faith with us. Yes, you will keep faith. I feel sure of this. And so, good night. We go over the top at dawn.
I will keep faith, Walter. I will work and teach and learn because of what you gave when you followed the call. What a price we have paid, but not too high a price for freedom, no. Not if those of us who live will show ourselves to be worthy of it, if we keep faith. To the boys who followed when the Piper summoned, for our tomorrow, they gave their today. We will.